Yo, we are back with your girl Golden Beauty with Fetish Talk Radio. Listen, we had an interesting little break, but I'm gonna keep this between us. I'm sweet though. But anyways, we was talking about a nigga with a fucking 15, well, a size 15
feet with a small ding.
and had a small ding-a-ling. What did y'all have y'all ever had an experience where you felt catfished about a person?
I did.
I want to hear some.
Go ahead. Anybody want to go for it?
Man, look, I didn't know the woman. My homeboy, he hooked me up with her. Him and his girl thought that it'd be a good idea for me to talk to her. So, her, we was talking with her. She ain't great conversation. Me pictures. I'm like, yeah, cool. So I sent her a picture. I'm like, shit, let's FaceTime. She like, I don't have an iPhone. I'm like, you're not blue.
What she got?
She did have an iPhone. She was lying. She's like, well, it's messed up. So I was like, all right, cool. So I met her. We met at the Walmart because we was gonna go to Golden Corral. From there. Yeah,
Golden Corral.
Yeah, we was going. This was wild. So we were going. Like,
what, 2007 a while ago?
The first day.
1998?
13, 14, 15.
It said Golden Corral.
First of all, ain't nothing wrong with Golden Corral for breakfast.
He didn't know.
Thank you.
He didn't know
Thank
her.
you.
He didn't want to take her to no fancy.
Oh no, he didn't know her worth.
She didn't know her worth.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't give a fuck. We ain't going to no goddamn Golden Corral.
Why not?
Hell no.
What the hell?
Hell no.
But
No.
anyway, we met at Walmart. We was gonna go to Golden Corral. So boom, I pull up. She pull up. She get out the car. It wasn't as bad as Friday, but it was damn near there because she was sending me pictures of her BC before child.
What's it?
And,
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
What?
Hold on. Wait,
You gotta explain that part.
Let me catch that. So you said she was sending you pictures BC.
Yeah.
Now normally BC stands for before Christ, but you said before a child.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the new. So you the type of man that make up acronyms while you in an argument, and then I have to regroup and come back tomorrow and argue with your ass again because what you said before.
Right? Can you should okay. You supposed to catch it right then, but yeah. So I was like, okay. She get out of the car, like I bit my lip because I was like, but I'm nice, and I've been nice and shit. I have a personality, whatever. So. She like, you want to come sit in my car? I could tell by the way her car looked, she ain't had no nigga. Like, it's just some...
What the hell is a damn car? I don't see a motherfucker with wads in their pocket drive a hoop, and I don't see a broke motherfucker with a bin.
No. So, that's not what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, like, what you mean?
I can tell, like, certain women, if you look in that car, you can tell they ain't got no nigga because how dirty it be. Because if you got a nigga, the nigga should be vacuuming out your car. Should be. But first of all, she had trash all on the front and the back. You could not see the floor. And she wanted me to get in, and I was like,
Her house is like that.
I don't know what her
that ain't true. I know a motherfucker with a nasty car house to the lake. Ain't true.
Yeah, cause you know what? Her car was so nasty, I thought she had roaches in the car. Type shit. So I was uncomfortable. So I'm just staying. So
that's nasty as shit.
All right. So, but look, we did go to Golden Corral. I did buy her food and never talked to her again. But I was so upset.
Oh wow! I'm gonna tell y'all my catfish story. So this dude was on Instagram. He had been messaging me for months. So I was just like, okay. He's like, I want to take you out. I'm like, all right, so let's pick a spot. So I love pizza, and I drink a little beer every now and then. So he's like, let's go to this spot in the 5 Points. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll meet you there.
My favorite restaurant, the little 5 Point Pizza.
I think it was that.
They got some good ass pizza.
Golden Corral costs more than that though.
Yes it
do. It's like $13.99 for all you can eat. Yes,
it is.
Baby, no, that was that $13.99 was for a small pizza. We was at. So yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking this nigga cute. He on Instagram. He posted pictures. He got his goddamn hat bent like TIP. You feel me? I'm thinking he cute as a motherfucker. Like, hey, y'all don't score. He got a car. He got a job. Blah, blah, blah. So I pull up and she like, well, you ain't got a nice car. He like, well, you got like, I think I'm on the side of you. So he get out the car. This nigga short as a motherfucker. Okay.
Ew, he little.
So I'm like, I'm 5. I'm like, what, 5'5", 5'4". He like probably my height, maybe an inch taller. So I'm like, okay, just breathe.
He hopped out the car.
Just breathe. I'm like, just breathe. Don't act up. Just breathe. Because I was figuring to act up. So I was like, okay, I just, you know what? I don't feel like spending no money on no food today. So I'm getting a free meal today. So we walk in the restaurant and shit. This nigga having to take his motherfucking hat off. Why the fuck is his hairline back here?
Oh, hell.
I'm like, that's why you had your hat big like TIP.
He had the Chico bean.
The Chico bean.
Lord.
10. Then I say, how? He's like, I'm 26. Baby, from the hairline, you look 56.
Like, what the fuck happened?
And so we're sitting there eating, and I'm like, I feel like I'm sitting a little high. You know what I'm saying? So I try to slide down a little bit, to try to meet the man with eye contact. Because other than that, I'm
Accommodate his
looking at
height
him
and
like
shit.
a couple lookalikes. I'm looking at him like this. So he talking. All I'm thinking in my head, Lord, please let me finish this pepperoni pizza. I can get the fuck up out of here. Let me finish this pepperoni pizza. I'm like, you right. And so I drank my little beer, ate my pizza. He was talking, I wasn't paying attention. Then we started talking about music. I love Drake. So that's how he got my attention. He walked me to my car. He's like, you don't call me later? I'm like, yeah, baby, I'm going to call you later. Shit, I ain't calling that nigga. Blowing me up on Instagram to block that goddamn big forehead ass nigga. You got a 5 head, 6 head, goddamn. You goddamn, your thoughts goddamn multiply 20 times, goddamn. I can't fuck with that. I'm like, oh, hell no. So that's the one time that I got catfish. I don't do that online shit after that. I ain't do no online, nigga on Instagram, Facebook. I don't do that type of shit no more. That was just that one little time. I had to make sure we met in the public place and all that, because I don't know what you got going on or whatever. I got to make sure you got down. You feel me? I ain't trying to get into no trouble and that like that. So that was my little catfish story. I never talked to the nigga again. They were trying to get me to, I'll buy you whatever. I was like, nah, I don't give a damn about none of that. Your forehead, really, your hairline really got there.
It fucked you up.
That shit was receding and you ain't even hit 30 yet.
But you know what? When a nigga hairline starts to recede, that's when a nigga starts to love you the most.
What?
That's when he won't be with your ass. That chick back.
Listen.
He ain't let it like manifest to that fuck. It was already receding and shit, so it was too late.
Where the fuck did you hear that from? I'd rather him just be bald, let me lick his bald head and see into the future than for him to goddamn have a see. And like, baby, let that hair go.
See, that's what I did, because I cut all mine off at 27. Because it got thin just a little bit. And it got thin just a little bit. Like, I was good until I felt the barber say, shh, what's that cold shit? What's that cold shit you put in my
you felt the coldness?
No, he was spraying. He was spraying.
The blackout.
Yeah, so yeah, it was just that one time. And the next time I'm like, cut it all off. And he like, really? I'm like, yeah, cut it all off.
You know, niggas nowadays, they wear lace fronts and wigs. Right, I can see lace fronts.
Niggas getting their bodies done and shit now.
Yes, I heard LL Cool J. I heard his motherfucking abs is fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Through the grapevine, I know I do blogging. If you don't know, check me out. But I heard through the grapevine that the LL Cool J abs are fake, and so is Drake's. They go get the abs put in, like the bitch get the ass in the picture.
I don't know about LL Cool J though. He back to go.
That's what they say. He got life on something.
I think he got his face done. I think he got like Botox and a little bit of a facelift. But he from the 80s though. That nigga Ben had that body since he came out with I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you. Yeah,
Drake got, I believe he had implants before.
Yeah, he got.
I think he did, and he got a facelift. Yeah, I do think that Drake got a facelift. Like for real. Let me see a catfish story of mine.
We know you can catfish all the time.
No, actually I don't. I don't do online dating.
You know?
At all whatsoever. Like I'm a one man type of woman. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I never really had the experience of a whole phase or dating that much. I've always been in like long-term relationships. So, but I lived through my friends. You know what I'm saying? But maybe my younger years. Okay.
Not you.
Yeah, no, not her, because she's married. This is my best friend, but she's married. So
Okay, well, congrats. Black love is in the air.
right, Black love is in the air. But I can say this though, when I was younger though, remember Black Planet?
Mm-hmm.
So I did have experience on Black Planet where it was a dude that was talking to me. I had to be like maybe 18, 19 years old, and that's when that shit was like popping. Nigga was talking to me, talking to him. We was, talking. Everything was good. All right, come through for the weekend to New York. I go to school out here in New York. Okay, fine. Went to New York. Went to go see him. I get picked up in the car by two dudes. One's driving, the other one's in the passenger seat. But I got into the passenger seat. Everything was cool. I felt safe. I was scared, nothing like that. The whole time I'm talking to the driver, thinking that's him because that's what I see in the pictures. The whole time we going up in, I didn't pay the nigga in the back seat no motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely none, like at all. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the school, walking upstairs, getting ready to go to a whole party. So I start to flirt with the driver, like, okay, you're cute in person. Mind you, he was short, but I look past it because I ain't that tall, but I like his personality, so I just look past it. So I called him by his name. He was like, nah, that's not me. The whole time he don't know that I'm thinking that it's him I'm talking to. So I called his name. He didn't answer. I was like, hey, yo. He was like, no, that's not my name. He was like, he pointed to the nigga walking behind me. I looked at this nigga, this crater face, pimply ass. I said, and when I was younger, I was ruthless, boy. I didn't hold nothing back. If you was ugly, funky, dirty, I will fucking tell you. Like, I didn't give a shit. And I hate funky smells. This nigga smelled like a goat. Like, he smelled dirty as fuck. And he had crater skin. So I was just like, it's you? He was like, yeah. I was like, why did you say anything in the car? Because I would have saved myself a whole 30-minute trip from Connecticut to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you ain't say nothing? And he was like, oh, no, I saw you was vibing, you was talking, so I don't want to be rude. No, nigga, you need... Okay, so let's go back to the fact of why is this nigga picture on your page and that's not really you? He tried to give me some side-ass story, talk about something, I got low self-esteem. No, I don't care. No, not at all. So what ended up happening is you got to go because you wasn't who you say you was. I like who else on the picture. You single? He was like, yeah, bet. We kicking it. Bye. And he had to go. To this day, well, last time I checked, this was years ago, they not even friends no more. Told us to go to hell, fuck y'all. Don't be catfishing people like that. You was ugly. That nigga was uglier than a motherfucker. You hear me? He was ugly as shit. Like, don't do that shit. The nigga face was fucked up. His skin, he had like big grits looking pimples on his shit. And he smelled stink in the motherfucker. Like, and I cannot stand a funky ass fucking smell. Like, that shit irritates the shit out of me. If somebody stink, I'm gonna say something. My face gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. And that ended that night. Like, that was it. But I had a good time. Nothing happened. We just kicked it. Went to a college party. Went back home. Shit. But I don't remember the nigga name. The ugly nigga. I don't remember his name at all.
So did you and the friend like kick it off? Did y'all hang out after that night?
We became really, really good friends. Nothing ever happened. We became really good friends. I found him his wife. He's married for 20 years now, and they have a son together.
Y'all still laugh about that shit. That shit
yes,
has to be funny.
We do. we do laugh about it because he did say that he ran into him. I talked to him maybe a couple years ago. He just said that he ran into him and that like the nigga still got like animosity towards him, like still got beef, like and he's still angry. Yeah.
So question. So he found out that particular day that he was using his face.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And he had words for him on that, but he was like, well, you played yourself. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing I can say is that I ended up having a really good friendship. Of course, don't talk. He got his family going on. But of course, I wish him the best because I met his wife. Me and her became like friends at a club. Like in New York, they have a unisex bathroom. So you go in the bathroom, you getting fixed up, and you look cute. You look cute too. And then we became really good friends. And then I introduced him to her, and then they went off and lived in bliss. They live in Florida. Their son's about 9 years old now. They are in love, and they've been married ever since. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I played Cupid. I had no problem with that at all whatsoever. But we ended up being like really good friends for a long, long time.
So I got a question, right? So you said something about you never had a whole phase. Is it mandatory or required for a woman to have a whole phase?
No, it's not. A lot of women.
I'm gonna say mandatory, but you always have a whole phase.
Me as a man, I would appreciate if a woman had one.
Okay, elaborate, please, sir.
Yeah, why would she have to have a whole phase?
I mean, because that means you already got out your system.
Okay.
Because as a man, I feel like it's in every woman, and it just up
It's
to you.
not.
No, big game. This is how I feel. I'm gonna say I feel like it's in a lot of women, and for me to know that you've been through that and you've already experienced that, you're no longer gonna go through that again. So
not necessarily.
I was just about to say that.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, that's
I want to hear your thoughts.
I'm hoping.
Well, my thoughts on this would be for every woman, I wouldn't say a whole phase and none of that because they're going to experience what they want to experience know, throughout life. But when he said that he would rather for them to have experienced it so they can get it out their system, and I said this because I've been around, I've seen this. I had someone, that I was really close with who's never been with another man, outside of her husband from being young. When she got out there, she got out there. You know what I'm saying? But that was her choice. Right. It wasn't, she had a good husband. You know what I'm saying? So, but she wanted to live a little. She wanted to live a little. She never got a chance to do that. She got tied down really young. Okay. But, at the end of the day, she lost that husband by trying to do this whole phase after you and him done been together for. So it wasn't even worth it. Wasn't even worth it.
But
what you think, Shante?
I was just gonna say, how old was she when she got married? Because I'm married. I was 20, 21 years old.
18.
And I think it just depends on the person because if you married to somebody and y'all have a certain type of, connection and y'all communicate, honestly, a whole phase really shouldn't even be relevant. Whole phase dating, whatever you want to call it.
Because you could be a ho with your husband.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
You could be a ho with your husband. Okay.
Push them wigs up, do whatever.
I got a different opinion on that.
What you gonna say, Nikki?
I didn't have an opportunity to have no whole phase. My brothers was crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was no option but to be a certain way in my house. Yeah. So that just set the tone for my life. And I thank them. Thank you, Stephen and Derek. I love y'all. I appreciate it. Like I didn't need it. Like I'm a whole for my husband. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm busting it open, I'm sucking dick, I'm swallowing, I'm doing all that for my husband. Right. You know what I mean? You can everybody. Do all that. No, I ain't down here doing that for everybody. They don't even say that.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to. I had a daughter at a young age. So by the time I was even at the age to experience a whole phase, I was a mom and I had to set an example for her. So I didn't have that chance and it didn't bother me. I didn't really want that. I would have rather have been with who I was with at the time forever and never experienced it with nobody else. I didn't find sleeping with other men as something that was like a need of mine. Like I was never boy happy. And then I come from a long line. I have a lot of uncles, and I have an educated father, and my mom's educated. Ain't no way in fucking hell.
Protective cousins,
and they Caribbean. You cannot be no damn whore. Like nah, yo, like no.
Also, though, too, you gotta look at it coming from the environment. These girls, these young ladies come up in. I'm from the hood, back Midwest. You know what I'm saying? So I done seen it all, done it all. At the end of the day, it all stems with the type of environment these young ladies are seeing. We can't put these little girls in environments where they see their moms or their aunties out here twerking and all this and not expect these kids to not do these things. You can talk a big game at the end of the day, but you gotta
walk the walk.
And when it comes to a whole phase, you know what I'm saying? If you had it, you had it.
Yeah, you had it. I'm not knocking nobody who had it.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said, you had that opportunity to not have to experience that whole phase. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
and what's your opposite of that?
I'm gonna say for me, growing up in the household with my mom, she dated. Like my mom would have a niggas for the food, niggas for the bills, niggas talking,
keep it real,
car insurance,
keep it real,
niggas that pay the light bill. You know what I'm saying? So she always, my grandparent, my grandmother, my auntie, they were with me for years, but they still experience like abusiveness. They would cheat on them. And I feel like if you married or with somebody, he cheating on you, you might as well go be a hoe. Cause when you fuck you, he bring you back. Everybody he done fuck. This, you know, it's a soul tie. So you might as well go out there and do whatever. And so growing up, my father, he was on drugs, so I really didn't have no father figure or male figure. I had uncles, you know what I'm saying? They were pimping women. So I adapted a male type of mentality. Where I'm like, okay, I fuck with this nigga. I'm finna pay for this. He gonna give me this, and I'm finna move on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say I'm not gonna say I had a whole phase. I'm gonna say I had to learn my worth. I had to learn what it was to be a woman. I had to learn how to be feminine because I didn't carry purses. I didn't wear eyelashes, ponytail, maybe a little lip gloss, some Tims. I'm ready to go hit a lick with your ass. Like, what we finna do? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we finna get some money or what? Like, you talking to me, you got dick. Okay, what else is there for you to offer me? Right, we finna go get some money. Like, what we finna do? And a lot of, and growing up in the era, I grew up in the young LA era, Travis Porter era, a lot of dudes who be attracted to that. It took me to hang around my cousin, who was a asshole, whatever, she got kids and stuff now, for me to get feminine.
Time to hold this down.
Look, for me to get a feminine side, I had to hang around my cousin. She was like, you need to, my friend, like, you need to get some, girl, you need to get a lad. You scaring the niggas away from the section. But I ain't need no niggas. I would hustle. I would get my own money. Nigga, I'm buying you a bottle. Nigga, what you drinking tonight? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to do that, to learn how to deal with different men. I had abusive men. I had niggas on drugs. I've had niggas that had money. I had to learn how to deal with different men to understand, hey, now in my 30s, nigga can't come to me with all that. Woo. You know what I'm saying? I'm 32. Yo, you in 30s, you get horny, pussy get wet, you ready to fuck every 5 minutes with. I got to listen. When I was in my 20s, that happened. Oh, I'm going to 5 minutes. No. Now it's like, nigga, what's up? Like, are you like? I need more than that. Yeah. So I had to, like you said, the environment you was in. I had to learn my worth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women get ashamed about them having a whole phase, or a lot of women be ashamed that they were that. But it's not always be you. But it's up to you to make that choice, to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm very stern in what I want because I've been through those experiences, the traumatized. Oh my God, I hope I ain't got shit. But to clean it, you clean. You know, oh thank God. You know, I've experienced those experiences. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now, okay, I know what's going on now. So I step to a man, or he stepped to me because I'm aggressive. And if I see something I like, I'm gonna step to him. Like, how you doing? My name is such and such. You know, can we go out on a date? Whether I pay for it or you pay for it, like, what's up? Some of you don't like that. Some of you do. Mm-hmm. But that's just how aggressive I am. I'm not aggressive all the time, but when I'm
and being aggressive is not a negative thing. Yeah, so it's not a negative thing at all to be aggressive. I am.
You know what? Some men do appreciate that because some men are just plumb dumb.
That's true.
So you know they don't know nothing until certain people say something.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah. So you know.
Actually, I've had great relationships stepping to a man. My baby daddy, I stepped to him. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this stuff. I was in my 20s. And I was dating his nephew. His nephew was on drugs. He was very abusive. Nephew went to jail for like 2 months. The nephew would force me and the uncle to hang out. Like, I don't want to hang out with your uncle. I don't want to get to know him, none of that stuff. He would force us to hang out.
He done fucked up.
Like, he would blow our phones. Like,
nigga done fucked up.
Baby, it's shit like we got 2 kids together. Doing that a goddamn son. That man,
that cootie started ticking.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? He was going for 2 months and he started ticking.
I'm from the hood. Like, I'm from Techwood Home. You know, Boulevard, Southside shit. So I wasn't used to Buckhead, Peachtree Road, Dunwoody area.
I was a grown ass man.
I wasn't with none of that shit. Going out to different cafes, wine tasting and stuff. I didn't know nothing about that. This man took me, introduced me, gave me money every week, made sure my bills paid, made sure I had gas in his car that he gave me. Gave me a car.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm like, oh, you like, but he had a girlfriend.
Big up, baby daddy.
Big up, baby daddy. He had a girlfriend at the time. He had a girlfriend at the time. But she wasn't really delivering. All she was using for his money. I'm like, look, like, we finna
she wasn't fun.
We finna take it right here. We finna do this over here. We finna invest over here. We can go over here and do this. So I knew I had like a slight business aspect. That's why I went to college. And then, you know, we just started kicking and then boom, bam. So it's like, I stepped, he accepted. We here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always a bad thing to be, if you're an aggressive female out there, don't feel bad about being aggressive. It's just some people can take you, some people can't.
Right.
Never apologize for being who you are.
But at the same time, even when you are an aggressive female, And sometimes you gotta learn how to let a man be a man. And
That's true.
Time,
that's
like,
true.
Because it's a time and a place for everything.
That's true.
I don't like some women don't know. Some women don't know when to turn that off.
Okay.
Like, so ain't nothing wrong with you being aggressive, but you also got to know when to turn it off.
Right.
And let a man be a man.
I had to learn that. I've lost some really nice men because I've been on my own since I've been 16. You know what I'm saying? I had to fend for myself. When I turned 21, I got my first place. I still stay in that neighborhood. I've been in that neighborhood 10 years. So I like stability. So I said to myself, what my mom put us through being homeless and stuff, I won't ever go through that shit again. Right. So I'm stern about my bills. For what I gotta do, I gotta pay my bills. My kids gotta be straight. So when a man enters into my life, he has to know that I'm aggressive, but he also has to know how to curb that as well. I know when to turn. So now
that's not aggressive to me. It's called being an alpha female.
That's true. Now I know when to turn on, turn off. But in order for me to do that, you got to be a man to me, baby. You got to be a man to me. I'm not gonna turn this shit off on a weak ass nigga. I don't want a weak ass man in my life.
Well, first of all, just how your personality is, a weak ass nigga won't make it in your life because
he's
scared of shit. You gonna eat him alive. Okay. So he ain't gonna last long. Man, fuck man, she called me a punk ass nigga and I left because you a punk ass nigga. I'm supposed to take shit out of.
So I have a question for you. You mentioned when to turn it off. So when do you feel like are situations where females need to turn that off?
When, like, if two men are, I ain't gonna say talking, but if two men are like a heated argument, let the man do that. Let them do that. Don't say nothing. Because if this other man call you a bitch, I ain't gonna say if you say something to him and he call you a bitch, he got every right. But I got a right to defend you because I'm your man and I'm not gonna let this other man do that to you. But he had every right because first of all, you shouldn't have stepped in that conversation. That wasn't your ring. That's not your fight. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gotta let the man fight his own fight. Whether he win and lose, it don't matter how you feel. Like
a fist fight or an argument?
No, argument.
Okay.
This fight. I don't
I'm jumping the fuck in.
No, like prime example. LeBron James and that woman versus the Hawks, that white woman. LeBron James and her husband were having a conversation. She had no business getting into that. Because at the end of the day, two men having a conversation is one thing, but when she get in it, now something else. Right. Now they got kicked out on the merit because she wouldn't let her husband be a man and deal with the situation.
That wasn't her problem. I was just trying to figure out why are you talking. See, I know
she just wants to be seen.
See, I know, like with my baby daddy and his cousins, they have arguments and stuff. I be sitting there sipping my wine, like, damn, this is good,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But if that, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you a little story. My baby daddy and his cousins, he used to go to his cousin's house all the time, buy them alcohol, buy the food, all that stuff, and so it became a thing of using, and it started taking away from me. So I said something to him. You need to say something to him about it. I don't want to have to be the one man and step up and say something. Right. So he never said that. So one day we went to their house, we drinking everything. I decided, okay, well, let me just separate my man food off of him because my man paid for this. He be working hard. Let me get on his little 2-wing, his little 10-piece on the side, and y'all got y'all do that. Turns to arguing. He allowed his cousin to call me a bitch. And then come at the cousin, I went for his neck.
That's what you
because you don't call me, you don't what? And then we getting into it. So now it's like I understand what he's saying. Stay out of a man's business because they ain't have shit to do with y'all. She should have just kept her mouth closed,
right,
and addressed her man as she addressed him. If LeBron James call you out your name, whatever, your man supposed to handle that. If he sucker enough not to handle that ain't who we want to be with.
Right. So
rearrange sometimes.
So next week is Valentine's Day, right? And you know I'm all about love and Valentine's Day. Y'all have any plans for Valentine's Day? Because see, love is in the air. Love gotta be in the air. It has to be. We ain't got no choice but to have love in this goddamn air. So I want to suggest some little tips for Valentine's Day. Of course, y'all can go ahead and get the Fetish aphrodisiac massage body and personal lube, the body potion. Go ahead and hit up with the aphrodisiac teas. Ladies, get your coochie steamed out, ready, right and tight and detox for Valentine's Day night. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got any plans? I mean, we are, like I said, we still in COVID, but y'all gonna still go out, have a little date, Single people.
Be at home with my wine.
Get a toy. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got
Listen, this shit right here heats up. If you got a nice little toy, put that shit in the toy. You be good to go. Be good to
I
go.
don't have no Valentine's Day.
No Valentine's Day. Well, I do have a gift for you guys. I have a gift. I have a Valentine's Day gift for everybody. So, I'll be giving it to you guys, you know what I'm saying, like when we do the show or whatever.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm gonna send my mama some flowers because I ain't got
That's
no girlfriend.
sweet.
So
That
I'm gonna
is
send my
so
mama
sweet.
something.
Your mama something.
Yeah.
Aw, that's sweet. Y'all gotta watch out for these mama's boys.
Hey man. Hey look, man. If I don't do it, I don't expect no other nigga to do it. So I'm gonna
Yo,
do it.
daddy.
Hey, shit.
The shit.
Hey, that ain't no guarantee, so I'm gonna do it.
He's still there. It's been 95 years and they still together.
So I don't care. I don't care. I'm still gonna do it.
You gonna still do it?
Yeah. So, because even if he don't, I still got it. So
y'all have any tips for the couples out here or the single folks for Valentine's Day?
If you single, just go out and enjoy yourself. Don't worry about the rest. Get you some toys, like she said. Play with that coochie, play with that dick, whatever you gotta do. And just enjoy yourself. Because you single for a reason. Sometimes we need that space for ourselves. Right. You know, because sometimes it don't be the other motherfucker. It be us.
It be your ass.
Get the shit together. Enjoy your damn day. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, y'all, ladies, sex is not a gift.
You know, sex is not a gift.
You know, listen.
Sex is not a gift.
Sex is not a gift. I do. No, Valentine's Day, sex is not a gift. I suggest to get a gift, whether it's some cologne, a pack of drawers, some
niggas will respect
a bottle. Buy him a bottle. Yeah.
Thought into it.
Yeah, put some thought into it.
Lame ass gifts. Don't stop at the random store and get that old ready-made basket. Put the basket together yourself.
Yeah, do that.
You know what she like.
And don't get no bum ass lingerie from no goddamn Walmart. You better take your go be grown.
Don't give me no Family Dollar body spray or body wash.
I wish you would.
If you want the coochie to be good, you would not goddamn call.
Make sure that your house smell good. Niggas, don't be having lady come to your crib and your fucking room and your bed sheet smell stale and funky. Wash them motherfuckers.
No, fuck that. First of
wash
all,
them shit.
No. First of all, if a woman comes to your house, it should be mandatory that you have new sheets on your bed.
Some niggas,
not new sheets, but
a lot of niggas don't
clean
wash
sheets.
their sheets, and they sheets be smelling stale as fuck. It be smelling like old body odor from fucking 5 years ago. On some real ass shit. It be stale. And don't have them cheap ass $50 bed sheets on your bed neither, because we know what it look like. We know the one with the little lines, the little burgundy and white. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, don't do that. Ladies too. Make sure that y'all get y'all coochie together.
Family Dollar.
You know what I'm saying?
Leave them jersey sheets alone in the summer. Them hoes hot. Leave them jersey sheets alone. Them hoes hot in the summer. Nigga wake up sweating like, I know I ain't had no bad dream. Why am I sweating?
That's them jersey sheets on Walmart, right? The one that cost $14.95.
So y'all should get a gift plus the coochie, right?
Yes.
Right.
I mean, it's up when it comes to sex.
I'm in a situation.
It depends on you and your relationship.
Yeah, when it comes to sex, you don't have to give up no ass to nobody. You can literally just go out, have a good time.
But I ain't gonna lie, if he ain't never had it,
then
it's a gift.
That's the gift.
It's a gift.
That's the gift. He ain't never had that shit. That's the motherfucking gift. Cause some bitches, make them.
That's gonna be if the coochie good.
And for those
it don't matter if it's good or not. It don't matter if it's good or not. If it's the first time, it's good.
What you mean, good or not?
Hey, if it ain't good, it ain't no gift.
Bullshit is just a bad gift. You get those at Christmas.
No, make sure he get some good ass dick on Valentine's Day. No, have some good dick, fellas. If you have to, go to the gas station and get your ass a pill. Pop that motherfucker and serve up the dick, please. Don't be no one hit or quitter when you go to sleep and you're drooling. And
2 minutes.
It is 2 minutes. Yeah, it's early as fuck. Like, god damn,
I gotta go find my motherfucking toy because you playing around.
Right, that shit. Right. Yeah, bullshit. Fuck you.
First of all, you should have started with your toy.
No. His tongue should have started.
Big fact.
A tongue should have started. It needs to be a full session of foreplay, intimacy, talking.
Right,
you ain't getting no ass if you ain't eating no box.
Right, and you gotta get into her mental. Y'all gotta have conversation.
No problem. Hold on, wait, Nikki. First of all, Nikki, you can't talk.
That's on married to
You
heaven.
can't talk.
Right.
Nigga, I've been this way.
You can't talk.
I've been this way.
You can't talk.
Just make sure that it's intimate, guys. That's some real shit. Like, no, for real. All about love, all about getting to know your partner. Stay out your phones. The phones are not important right now. Like, really tune into who you are with and have a good time. Give a full body massage. Set a bubble bath. If you are home, you can't go nowhere. You're scared to go out. You get the kids at home. Set it in the crib. Do something outside. I know it's a little cold. Set a little fire pit. Do some little s'mores. Do something. Make it sensual and sexy.
Look, buy some new sheets for your bed.
Yeah.
Just change the whole room. Just get you some new sheets, a new comforter. Yeah, get
a red light. They
But
can
the
do.
hood niggas, goddamn it, I know y'all motherfuckers probably can't, you know what I'm saying, y'all can probably
shit. For you hood niggas, just get a 3-5.
The hood
and a box of fucking chicken. And a box of goddamn chicken.
Lemon pepper sprinkles.
Light all tea candles.
Well, yo.
Okay, all flat. Blue cheese or ranch. Blue cheese. Okay.
Hell.
Hey, for y'all that like blue cheese, I hope y'all get Corona.
That shit is nasty.
I love blue cheese.
Ew. It got the little
y'all motherfuckers eat
it got the yeast infection little thing in there. It's like yeast infection.
I need my ranch on my salad, but my blue cheese on my
I
wine.
on my wine.
That shit is nasty.
Your wine. Okay.
Well, yo, tonight was a dope ass night for Fetish Talk Radio. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all for coming out. I need y'all to go around the room and introduce yourself one more time. Let everybody know to follow y'all at.
Should I go to?
Go ahead, boo.
All right, so my name is Ruby Jew. You can follow me on Instagram at Ruby Jew Radio. It's RUBYJUU Radio, because I don't make the tea. I just sip that shit.
My name is Ashante. You can follow me at Adudace, COS.
Hey, this is Toria. You can follow me at The Recreation of Me.
Hey, this is Andrea Dre. You can follow me on Andrea Dre Music. That's ANDREADREAMUSIC.
This Few, man. Make sure y'all follow me everywhere. Few Do It Better. PHEWDOITBETTA.
You can follow me at KINGDA5 and WS on social media. Don't forget the motherfucking cash.
You know a nigga don't talk if he gotta make a damn recording and shit. That's how you know a nigga don't fucking talk and shit. He like, fuck that. I got my booking agent in the building, Mr. Matthews himself. You can follow him at Agent Matthews on Instagram. And I'm not spelling that for y'all. Agent Matthews. Y'all should not spell that shit. And of course, it is your girl, the one and only I Am Golden Beauty. Golden Beauty. Follow me on Instagram at IAMGOLDNBEAUTY. I Am Golden Beauty, and Fetish Talk Radio, FETISHTALKRADIO. We are back in the building next week. I believe I'll probably be here Valentine's Day. And we're gonna be talking some more freaky ass shit, y'all. Fetish Talk Radio. We out.
Okay, so now I got to get my
I'm gonna play a drop.
my video. You know what I'm saying? I got to go around the room in one setting. I had a great time.
Yeah, this was fun.
It was.
This was fun.
Oh, that was great.
So we here at Fetish Talk Radio.
Yeah, I am back, y'all. You feel me? Yes, this is what I
This
need
guy
to
right
do.
here is something serious, lady. Make sure you come with everything when you fuck with this nigga here.
Cause you do it better.
Okay.
No way.
She has a beautiful lady. She has a beautiful
All right, y'all. So we out. Fetish Talk Radio. We out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Good night.